ready for the first, if not first, the Iron Butt Challenge. My sister taking a picture of Steve and I. There's Steve right there. Say hey, Steve. And I'm Mike. Gonna ride to Yuma and then over to Las Cruces and then back home. And it's Saturday morning. So I'll see ya. And then the next at the first fuel stop. At Quick Mart in Chevron station, the gas station in Vail, Arizona. The first fuel stop, got our receipts. Just doing a little video, and there's Steve, waiting, hinting to get going. So we'll see you on down the road. Well, this is the first Iron Butt Challenge on the road video. I think hopefully everything's working good with this after all the testing I've done. We already left Vail, Arizona, which is home, and we're coming into Tucson. A beautiful morning for this ride. Our first fuel stop is about 145 miles in, little town called Gila Bend, Arizona. Everything's going good. Other than that, I'll see you down the road some. Just going to add a little bit of volume to this ride. Still going through Tucson. Try to show off the nice weather that we're having. I've seen other guys doing this or ending up in the rain. I've seen them where there's snow on the ground and the guy's just sucking up, riding in that cold air. More power to them. I wouldn't do it. Great big humongous downtown Tucson over there. That's a little better of a view. Catalina Mountains in the background, or foreground, sorry, or whatever ground you want to call it. Dinosaurs here, Gila Bend, Arizona. How you doing, Stevie?
Good. Just trying to become more proficient with my cruise control. I have a hard time getting it to match you. It's easier just to, you know.
If we do this...
We didn't get that far apart and the car got between us. I couldn't believe that.
Oh, well.
So then I upped it a bit, and then I passed you, and then, you know, after a while I could slow down, and you catch up to me before we got here.
Yeah, I just figured, he wants to be out alone. Well, no, I mean, like, you're not watching me or...
Cruise control. I can never get it to match you.
Yeah, if we do this...
Like I said, you know, if I'm going to try to get it to match you, like I said, I got slightly slower. And we didn't have probably 50 yards between us. The car got between us. So I'm like, okay. So then that's why I finally just tacked you up slightly, got out front, and then I kicked off a couple. And then, you know, we got back up.
Yeah.
We will be together, but cruise controls, I can't match you perfectly. So that's
same one out. Well, I didn't have one with Terry, but the friction thing with Terry, go up a hill, I'd back off. Go down a hill, I'd catch up.
The person in front be on cruise control and the guy in the back just throttle it. But I'm just
how's your reserve? Abnormally low?
What do you mean reserve in the gas tank?
Yeah. I was trying to see if we had a headwind.
Oh, I'm at 53.
Okay, we'll crawl. Okay. Must be a headwind or something.
Yeah, no, when I was like this for a while, I was like, I was like, even like, I couldn't get it to match.
I forget, mine's something like about 70 or something. But we're here at the first fuel stop. I'll catch you in a couple minutes. We're coming to the California state line. We're going to go right across and take the first exit. And that'll be our pretty much a quarter of our iron bud. Stop for another fuel, another receipt, and take a little break, and then continue on. Right up here is the Colorado River. We're getting ready to go over. State line. We are now in California. Okay. Love everybody. Steve, fuel stop number 2. How you feeling?
Doing good so far.
Yeah, I'm doing pretty good.
No problem so far. Just still getting used to the grind.
Yeah, we got a quarter of it down.
That's true. Yeah, a little after 10 in the morning, so we're kind of like on schedule.
Yeah, sitting here in Yuma, second fuel stop. I was hoping to get fuel just crossing into California.
That cost more.
But I didn't want to go
vacuum thing.
I didn't want to go deeper into California just to get a California receipt, but I got it on video that we went into California and came back. So we're going to take a little back to California. Had to go back into California in order to get the freeway, in order to go back to Arizona to continue on our little excursion. And right up here is going to be the Arizona state line. Here we are back in Casa Grande for the next fuel stop. We're 3/8 of the way done. Everything's going kind of cool. Thinking positive on it. And we'll stop and see how Steve is doing. He should be doing pretty good. So, Steve, how you doing?
Number 3 went by pretty quick.
What?
Number 3 went by the fastest of any.
Oh, totally. Totally. How's your butt?
Starting to get best, but not too bad.
Yeah, I'm moving back and forth on my seat a lot.
Yeah, me too. Now, I didn't have any problem. 1 and 2 is like, oh, this is no problem. Hey, warm down here. What the hell?
Yep. Wow, we're coming back through Tucson. On the way back to Vail. Vail is our home, and Vail will be our midpoint for this Iron Butt 1000. We'll take fuel and a little snack and a little break and head over to Las Cruces, New Mexico, which will be the east end, our turnaround point for this ride. And as you can see, the weather is still perfect. It was a touch on the warm side a little bit ago, but that's southern Arizona for you. So we're almost halfway done. Probably about another 22 miles and we'll be halfway. Steve! This is coming up to an area, southern Arizona, called Texas Canyon. Pretty amazing with all the rocks and boulders. pretty much Texas Canyon. And we're getting ready to cross into New Mexico here. Just a couple seconds. And there we go. All right. About another 4 hours, we'll be coming back into Arizona. Going to Lordsburg for fuel, and then Las Cruces, and then turn around and go west back home. Steve, we made it to Lordsburg.
Yes, we did.
I'm waving to myself.
120 miles to go, the sun's still out, but we lost an hour, and Mike says they'll give it back to us when we go back.
Yeah.
Actually, this isn't Steve, this is somebody else under hiding.
Uh-oh. That's not funny.
He paid someone to do this.
But we made it to Lordsburg.
It was a good day. I learned how to use my cruise control finally.
Hey, cool.
Pushing up makes it go faster, pushing down makes it go slower. I didn't know that. Now I do. I refuse to read instructions.
Mine, I push it forward, and it'll go up like not quite a whole mile an hour.
Push mine in, set it, and then you hit it down once, and that locks it in. And then from then on, it's, you know, if you want to go faster, hit it up.
Ah.
If you go slower, hit it down like a car.
Mine's almost 90 degrees.
So mine's like a car, and once I figured that out, it made it so simple to hang with you. Before that, I'm retarded. But now I know how to do it.
Yeah.
So something did come out of this trip.
Cool. Well, Lordsburg, New Mexico. 5/8 of the way done.
Now for number 6.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, we made it to Lordsburg, and we'll see you when we get to Las Cruces. Got a decent amount of side wind, and looking at the flag, that kind of gives you an idea of what the side wind is like. It's a pretty rowdy side tailwind. Just getting into Las Cruces, our 3/4 point. We got about 5 more miles before we stop for fuel. I don't know if the camera's picking up the city lights in the valley, but yep, getting ready to stop for fuel at the 3/4 point. I'll talk to you in a little bit. Here we go. We made it to Las Cruces. Steve, how you doing?
Yeah, I feel great, and I can't wait to get on that highway and ride home. Just like I always do.
Made it to Las Cruces, a 3/4 point. Oh, wow. Made it to Lordsburg, New Mexico again, the second time. The return trip. 7/8 of this ride is done.
All marvelous.
This is our last fill up, but we got to get it for the ride, but we got to fill up to get a last receipt in for Vail. Been not too shabby of a night, nice and cool. How you feeling, Steve?
I'm glad this is the 8 of 8. I don't want to do any more than this.
You don't want to do the 1500?
In my Miata.
Okay, well, I guess we'll get back onto the camera again when we fill up for the last time and get a last receipt in Vail. Talk to you later. Well, we're getting close to the home state. It's been a long day. Arizona state line, home state. You should be able to see the state flag right there on the right. If there wasn't the truck, I'd turn on my high beams and light that flag up, but gotta be courteous, you know. And right there we are back in Arizona. New Mexico roads suck, very bumpy, but we're in the home state. I see you when we get to Vail. Well, this is our last fill up and our last receipt place right here. The end of our iron butt challenge. And we